Literally just finished off a series last night, which was Doom. I did a review last night as well of what I thought about the game and ratings and goods and the bads about Doom. That is on my Facebook group page, which is under JAGM Gaming, and I will be uploading it to YouTube as well for Mike, and they haven't ever played the Doom series, because I certainly haven't. Just a big shout out to my partner in crime, rsmith2379. We're actually gone into partnership, and we've been in partnership now for the past, it's going on around about a week. We have opened our own Facebook group called The Collaboration, which means when we're together we'll be doing broadcasts and challenges and all that, but obviously we haven't got any videos just as yet because we haven't met up yet, because obviously we're not full-time YouTubers, and you know, he's working, I'm busy, so it has to happen when we're both available. I decided to do a walkthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, as you can see on the screen. I have played a little bit of this game in the past, not much, only about 5-10 minutes of it. I do know sort of what it's about. All I'm saying is it's a massive game. It's very difficult. I did actually buy this yesterday, and I bought Battlefield Hardline with it. So I will be doing a series of this. Also, if it comes to a point that I feel like I'm stuck or I need a little bit of a break from The Witcher 3, because it is a massive game, then obviously I'll have a side series, which it will be Battlefield Hardline. So then once I've played Battlefield Hardline for a little bit, I would have been a bit more fresh to go back to The Witcher. So let's start it. Alright, so that, yes. The game automatically saves the progress. Right.
I see you gather before me, hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breasts. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still
okay, mate, I'll be doing that now. As if I can. I have to wait for this to skip first.
With their very existence, the North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are God's whip, chastisement for our sins. A And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Just a story and sword, blood and broken bones, death, march. I want to go story and sword. Show tutorials on simulate Witcher 2 save. I'll just click. I'll sit off for that because I've never played The Witcher 2. think the reason why it's playing up is where if I plug in the headphones, it plays up the gaming volume. If I unplug the headphones, it seems to go fine. Yeah, the scars in it. Christ.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
As you kind of guess, this game is an 18 and it has got quite a bit of nudity in it, as you can kind of see. Use the Witcher senses to find the key to the bedroom door. Welcome to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This tutorial will introduce the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary, where you'll also find detailed information about world lore and gameplay mechanics. To disable tutorial messages, go to the option menu. No one's saying them, so. Haya Mohen. Use your Witcher sense to find. Okay, I get that. Forgot to use your. Yeah, that's punch. Yeah, that's Witcher sense.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Unlock doors, walk up to them and press X. Let's jump.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the local courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at it, old spy.
I just gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I was partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in the circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. Won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. We're gonna read Ghouls and Owl Ghouls in its entirety. Appendices included.
No, please. I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall. What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
What is it? Come on.
I win.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the thick paleness of its visage.
You did. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the game. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dump.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Now time for the tutorial. Combat witches may be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, but the plate-clad knights, ethereal wraiths, or bone-crunching giants to match the strengths and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies. Witches need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of their trade are their swords, one steel for fighting humans and non-humans, with the other silver for slaying monsters. Witches have also mastered a simple form of combat magic. The signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly, very simple, one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witches are also adept at basic alchemy, what do you call it? They can brew powerful potions, blade oils and bombs, all of which give them a keen advantage when fighting stronger or faster foes.
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking. Now.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds. Pretend now. Live like riposte. Strike. Counter strike.
Maybe a storm.
Now, bring the day to a close. We'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Gwen.
This will be quick and painful.
Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called a witch. Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called a witch's shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now. Come on, Geralt. Come on. See that, Ciri? Ard will not get or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm. Time for action. Capture. I hate this game. That's if you really muddle your mind. Heard her now. Show her, guys. See this, Siri? Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Siri. Gwen will dampen the blow.
That was interesting. Combat tutorial is now over. If you want, you can continue training with Vesemir. To stop training, simply stake your sword by holding. Alright. Right.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid. Siri, get
I've noticed she doesn't listen.
Polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Kind of obvious, really. She is really
Find
good
that
at the
helmet?
type, so. I'm presuming she's not a witcher yet, so. She's obviously just a human who has decided to join him, or they've allowed her to join him.
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
No!
They look like they're the bosses of the game now.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About? Gone somewhere on. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. Was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seems so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. Real fight.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. And we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger. None had her talent. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri appeared in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Downing, sir. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in it.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
We're gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizzy. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? Still have the unicorn?
That's private. Very private.
Right, mistake. Just I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer Lord?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. It looks like it leads towards the main road. Should be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I smell it. Ghouls.
Adrenaline points. Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require consume adrenaline points. Adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Regeneration. You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking or meditating for at least 1 hour. Note, while playing on the Blood and Broken Bones and Death March difficulty levels, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Food and drink can be placed in your consumable slots for quick use during combat. Press up or down on the D-pad to consume them and regenerate vitality. You have some food equipped in your upper consumable slots. Press up now to eat and regenerate a portion of your vitality. I think that's what it says. Vitality. Horses, which you spend most of that. Okay.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood.
No, because by
Look, I didn't have to do anything.
they prevent epidemics.
Wow, all you have to do is hold down X.
We have a side.
The northern realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old quarters as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going. We going?
Help me! Help!
Let's go.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there. Mud.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from the cellar.
Let's go. Come on. So, Griffin was close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh.
Couple of years, you're nearing a village, don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and high watchmen won't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked on your map. Examine into men for contracts with work for witches and local happenings. So that should be the way that you do.
We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn it.
So I just put my phone on charge.
What? Take that down before the trouble. That is the coat of arms with the Mary lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't to Mary, I know.
My arse it is.
she take a shield down in her own
Witches.
I'm gonna drink with we those freaks.
Beg your pardon for those drugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Break it up, little dear. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into the kid's Pop Ram.
Ram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Raven hair, violet eyes, dresses in black and white, riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Certainly I remember.
Yeah. Especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folks from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after.
Right. Which I've done, please.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Right. Finds out. Right. I've got 200 coins. That is a decoy. Blue stripes command. What was that? Full test.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
I decided to leave it at this because I've actually got things to do today. Obviously this episode has lasted for the past 45 minutes. Theo, don't scream please. Thank you. I will not be broadcasting until most likely tomorrow or the day after. Depending on how I'm feeling. It'll be in the evening sometime. I hope you've enjoyed part 1 as far as it goes from 46 minutes I've done. I will be continuing this game, so I'm looking forward to playing this game. And I'm JAGM, you've all been great. If you feel like you want to look at other games as well. My partner in crime is actually doing a walkthrough of Shadow of Mordor. He's done part 1, part 2, he's actually doing part 3 sometime today, I think. Maybe tomorrow. His name's rsmurf2379. You can see it below the screen where it's got hashtag JAGM, hashtag rsmurf2379, and hashtag collaboration. That's his ID name. He's got a YouTube channel under that name, and he's also got a Twitch account. He does all his broadcasts on Twitch. So please give him a visit. Subscribe to his channel, that'd be great. And that's it really. So I hope you have a brilliant day, and I'll see you very soon. Take care all.